say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that shit on me now, we don't play that.
He said the Bible don't teach you not to sin. Yes, the fuck it do. That's the whole point of following Christ. When he took us to First John, 1 second, Warrior. When he took us to First John, I read verse 7 where it said Christ cleanses you from all sins. Come on, man. This is insane. But that's that Christian dope. Go ahead, Marshall.
Out there teaching it like we teach it. We teach you Christ is a nigga, man. We teach you God is a nigga. And guess who he loves? He loves niggas. He loves niggas. And that's one of the topics we're gonna talk about.
They say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th.
Cap, we ready to go, Cap. Did you you didn't get the intro? You didn't see the intro?
Man, I don't know, but I got a little delay.
Oh, okay.
It might be my fault because I'm on the highway. You know what I mean?
Come on, sir.
But it was delayed for a second. We in there.
Okay, come on. We're good to go. Good to go, sir.
Yep. Got the mighty officers with me. We got Officer Marsha Allah in the building, holding it down.
Damn right, sir.
Got Officer Paul in the building, holding it down. Look, I gotta see how to do my background on the phone. You got them expensive phones, $2,000 phones, man. You know, like, $99.
Look,
hey, speaking of phones, I hate that you can't buy them $30 boost phones no more, man. This is my thing right there.
Yeah, my day's over with, Cap.
Long gone, brother.
Day's over with, Cap.
You can't turn around and buy nothing for $30 no more.
Yeah, they put you in a lease these days. You be on a lease for about 2 years trying to get a damn new phone. They definitely know how to put a brother in a jam. They know a brother need that phone.
Yeah, right. Hey, you know what else was jammed up, brother? On the way down here and apparently on the way back, there's accidents everywhere. Man, what these devils were flipping their cars over. They trying to hurry up getting they fireworks and shit.
Right.
Man, accidents everywhere. I was like, God. Yep. So now the GPS just did another shutdown. Man, they look twice. It was 2 accidents, and they had the highway was so jammed up for so long. I was like, oh my God. You know. Look, that Denver wanted to leave in the morning. I was going to say, Denver wanted to leave in the morning.
Yeah, come on, sir. I want you to kind of elaborate a little bit on how the cookout was. I know I wasn't able to, you know what I'm saying, make it, but, you know, I know sis had plenty of pics, got plenty of pictures and videos. I seen Commander Junior Hana, you know, Neo and Waka Flocka coming up to him and, you know,
right.
know, trying to speak with the general. So I thought that was pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they know, and that's the crazy thing about it is they know celebrity all the way up to the damn president. They know what we doing out here. They know who we are, man. You know what I'm saying? They know who Commander Junior Hana is. They know the men under Commander Jenny Hanna, the generals, the captains, you know, the officers, the troopers, you know what I'm saying? They see the work that we out here doing, you know, and they see us doing it, but you know, they just gotta get the cojones to get in all black and come in here and do this work with us, sir. So lock it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. And it's a shame that, like you said, they do know, you know, saying Commander Jimmy Holland and what he's doing, and they have not joined. You understand? Being celebrities, they have gone through all types of deals, all types of racism, just to keep their job. You understand? Just to get their income. Same way brothers and sisters have to deal with these devils on small levels. You know what I mean?
Right.
They go through the same stuff, man. Look at all the movies that's showing how rappers and singers been getting ripped off for years. You know, what was that? Cadillac Records. Ain't no way I'm singing in damn one of those goddamn cars. You know what I mean?
Right.
Give me my money. I buy my own. I buy my own whip. You know?
Right.
Straight up. That dude played all of them, man. You know? Look at what's it? NWA. You know? They was ripping them off. You know? So much so to where Ice Cube had to go in there with a bat and bust up all the albums on the wall and break everything in the office to get paid.
Right.
You know? Damn. But knowing, like I said, the things that these rappers and celebrities go through, because guess what? They get discriminated on too. You know, remember we brought up we did the show on the celebrities going through all their racism, and they had this sister, she was a model. You understand? She goes to the mall trying to get us clothes and stuff, and they was like, "Nigga, what are you doing here? This ain't your store. This is not City Trend. You understand? What are you doing here?"
Right.
You know, this woman is as rich as she can be, but gets discriminated against trying to go buy some clothes. You know, it's crazy. Then look at Jordan. Jordan now don't want to play golf nowhere. You know,
right?
Like, come on,
man. They done mess with Jordan so hard. They done mess with Jordan so hard. He done jumped in the whitest sport ever. You know what I'm saying? He in NASCAR. Like, it's like 2 niggas in NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? It's more niggas in hockey than NASCAR.
Yeah. Right. Hey, and that messed me up. I didn't know how many brothers were playing hockey like that.
Yeah, them brothers be out
there. I
there.
didn't know. Yeah. So we could take that one over too.
Right,
you know?
Right.
And look, just as soon as brothers get their weight up, they finna be in NASCAR too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you know he love them fast cars. We've been doing that for forever. Brothers been souping up cars. You know what I'm saying? That just comes natural.
You know? Yep.
Yeah.
So you already know that's next.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Man, look, when I was younger, they used to call me pole position. Nigga, everywhere I drove was fast. Y'all remember that game? The arcade game, pole position. Everywhere I went, I had to go fast.
So you had a heavy foot.
Yep.
Hold on, let me drop the stream yard in here. Hold on that. They're asking for the stream yard, Captain.
Oh, God, go ahead.
They asked for the stream yard.
Look, check this out. Check this out. Make sure there ain't no weirdo. Any weirdo.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you already know that, Cap. You already know.
Yeah.
Sir.
Any weirdos. Hey, we just have your camera on so you can see your face.
Yeah, you gotta have your camera on.
See your body. We don't want to see nothing else.
Right.
Come up here with that weird shit, you are getting blocked.
Yeah, we understand. We know for a fact the white man is the devil, but hey, for once in your life, if you're gonna come up here, man, have some discipline about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Don't get into character. Be the good white boy that everybody think that's at. Be that one good white person that everybody think we got. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nick it, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, so we got the link out there. I'm gonna drop the salute to the brothers and the sisters. But yeah, Cap, how was the how was the cookout? I know everything was glorious. You know what I'm saying? I know you and the rear kicked it, and the young warriors did their thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Cap, we can't hear you, Cap. We can't hear you. You went out for some reason, Cap. I don't know what it is.
Look like you got the mute on off somehow, Charlie.
Oh, he got the mute on?
That's what it looked like. I see the microphone.
Okay, yeah, you got. Hold on, let me see if I can unmute him. Yeah, you muted, Cap. For some reason. All right, we got who is this? Michael Johannan. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, Cap, we got Michael Johannan up here. He's I guess he's gonna try to be the one good white person that that's out there. Let me see. We can't hear you, Cap.
Cap. Yeah, go Nick.
Cap, can you take yours off mute, out of one? I'm trying to unmute you.
Yeah, it looked like it had went off for a minute. It came back.
You gotta go in there, but you gotta pay to. So that you stay in
All right,
there
what's going on, Michael Johannan?
Came back.
You gotta go in there.
See what I'm saying?
I'm up here, but Nick.
Man.
Esau.
Yeah, man, he gonna get banned for that.
Yeah, you got to ban him. I had a feeling.
Yeah, it's never ended with these motherfuckers, man.
Edomite sick, you know.
Yeah, man. I guess we'll get into it a little bit to get back, man. You know, it's been, everybody went out there and celebrated. You celebrate July 4th. You know what I'm saying? And then you celebrate Juneteenth first, man. Our people are so so confused about what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They're so confused about what they want to do. They want to celebrate freedom for Juneteenth and then turn around and celebrate the 4th of July when you was in slavery. Man, I see Negroes out there having a good old time too. You know what I'm saying? Good old time. They weren't walking around in the American flag shorts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder. That's a come up for the police in them counties, man. They gonna have roadblocks up. You know what I'm saying? Brothers out there getting DUIs, trying to celebrate something that we not even a part of. You know what I'm saying? We not even part of this shit at all.
Right. I mean.
Yeah, hey, Michael Wendell, you're gonna have to put what you want in the chat. I'm not letting nobody else up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to put what you want in the chat. Put your question in the chat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't let no more weirdo white folks up.
Yeah, I hear
me. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Khan, so I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, it must have went out. Like I said, I'm on the highway.
Yeah, Khan, yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, what happened? Who came up?
Yeah,
I know somebody came up before it dropped out.
Yeah, I had to drop them off. You know, they with that weirdo stuff. Yeah, they just in there. I ain't let nobody else. They can put what they want in the chat. I ain't let nobody else up, Cap. We ain't got time for that.
Right, you know right. Yeah. But no, I was saying, everything, the whole thing was too wild. You know what I'm saying? Let's say we got to see our brothers and sisters that we hadn't seen in a while. You know, the sisters, they first the general's class was, you already know how General Hyman's class goes. They always been off the chain. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he ran a little over too, if I ain't mistaken. I think he ran like 3 hours. I think.
Yeah.
It was another good class. So, and then sisters had their tea party. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They was all in there looking good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Real eloquent. You understand? They was looking real good in there.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And look, they was looking old school too. You understand? They was looking like the sisters back in the day. Looking like sugar, a whole bunch of sugar aunties in there. Hey, but no, they was looking good. They did they thing. I heard that was excellent. You know what I'm saying? The bowling and the games and the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I ain't never watched no goddamn Star Wars, but I watched it for the first time.
Right.
You know, and it actually was a good movie. It actually turned out to be a good movie. You know, like I said, we had an excellent time. You know, like I said, it's always. I said I ain't had one dull moment. You know, in the cookout, there was plenty of food. Man, the sister Nadia, she is a true soldier. You hear me?
Yeah.
That sister boy beat the hell out of that camera, and then got on that grill and beat the hell out that grill too, boy.
Damn right, sir.
Threw down, man. She cooked all the meat.
Damn, she did. Yeah. I think she like a chef too, Cap. Ain't she like a chef or something like that?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
She said that's her thing. Yeah, cooking, that's her thing. So,
right.
hey, she did her thing too. You know. So, like I said, everything. Man, you know, then the brothers got their rank raises too. You know. Like I said, the shot.
Okay,
come on. Shot now. You know what I'm saying? Because he always, you know, like I said, he's always been an excellent brother, man. Ever since I've known him. You know.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I just want you know why we got the time.
I just hate. I was gonna say I just hate that everybody came to see it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do slaves and shit like that. You know, money, fun, whatever. You know what I mean? I just hate that no can't beat her and one like ass over every cookout.
Yeah, right, sir.
Go ahead, right now.
Now I was gonna say, you know, I definitely want to give a, you know, shout out to, you know, my camp leader down here in Atlanta for rank raised to 10K. You know, Captain Yeremiah and Captain the Shock down there in Nashville. Man, them brothers definitely deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So I know they're gonna put their work in and get down with it. Cap, we got Michael Windler. I've been talking to him in the back chat. He talking about he wanna talk about everyone's an Israelite. He said he's just listening for now, but I don't know, Cap. I'm skeptical on these.
Everyone is an Israelite.
Yeah. He said technically everyone
how
is
everyone an Israelite? Well, make that make sense.
Yeah, that's gonna be a rough one right there, Oni. That's on you, Cap. If you want to bring him up, and then we got Jennifer James, but you know you ain't coming up if you ain't got no camera on, and I'm gonna definitely screen you before I bring you up. You know what I'm saying? But it's your call, Cap. I don't trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I want to know how. I mean, hey, you trust me? You think I trust? I trust my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, I got you.
I trust my brother more than I do them.
Right.
If you don't, then what you think I'm rolling with? I'm rolling with you.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah. He said he's listening for right now. So Michael Windler, yeah, he said he's listening for right now. So Michael, when you
explain how everyone.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, type it. Explain how
he in the side chat. Michael Windler, how is everybody an Israelite?
And what the other one say?
Jennifer James, I don't. Yeah, Jennifer James, I don't know. I think that's I don't know. Let me see. Let me bring him up real quick and see what he say, Cap. If not, I'll just shoot him down. All right.
Did they type anything in the chat?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they on that bullshit,
Did
Cal.
type anything in the chat?
Nah, they on that bullshit. I just banned them. You know what I'm saying? We good. We good to go, Cal. Go ahead. Let's roll.
All right, go ahead and start with the first.
All right, come on, so we're gonna go ahead.
Because
come
America, but matter of fact, pull up the America's 250th celebration of freedom. Pull one of those up. I had the one. I didn't put it in there though, but too long. But they were going to celebrate with the orchestra and all kinds of good stuff, fireworks show and everything. You know how they do it. But just show the picture real quick.
Oh, I got it up on the screen, sir. Is that the one you want?
Hold on, wait, it's going a little slow on my end.
Oh, okay. It got a little delay. Hey, Shalom, Yabashim Shapatah. What's going on, Halakha Man? I don't know if he can hear me, but I know the brother's in the on the stage with us.
Shalom, Mike. What's up? Now pull up the other picture, Mashallah, the one of America's celebration.
Okay, the one America celebrating.
Celebration. Rock that one, yeah. Rock that one, and then pull up America. You still got that one on the screen?
Yeah, come on. I don't see the one you're talking about, Cal. Hold on. Let me go ahead and stop sharing that one.
No, I'm saying pull up one. No, I'm saying pull up. No, pull up one. I'm saying drop that. Just pull up one. Yeah. Google search. Show you how America shows, and celebrates their freedom and how good it looks. You understand? How good it looks for America to celebrate 250 years of freedom.
Hold on, pull it up real quick.
Come on with it, huh? And look, you should have seen all those white people. I haven't seen so many white folks wearing red, white, and blue. I just thought that was a bigger thing. I didn't know that was good, man. Look, the hotel that we was in, boy, they had red, white, blue on all over their face. You know how they do with the football games? When they fans, you know what I'm saying? They paint all on their face, all that. Man. I said, damn, where are they going?
Hold on, so here we go. That's the best I can get it right there.
Give me one. Just give me one. It don't matter.
Okay, come on, I got you.
Just give me one.
I got you one on stage, Cap. There's one up there. It may be slow. It may be slow on your end, sir.
Give it a second because it's going a little slow on my end. Yeah, it is. It's lagging. Hold on.
Okay, come on. Yeah, you got a big lag then. Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I know. This is bro. Gotta be. I don't know why. But yeah, this is white people celebrating their freedom. You understand? It's gonna look like them all together. White people united. The red, the white, and the blue. Right? What year was that? 1776. Ooh-wee.
Right.
1776. They were free. I remember them teaching me about this in school. You know, what was Boston Tea Party? You know what I mean? When white man fought against the British for his freedom. Meanwhile, now put the other picture up.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, we don't have no goddamn freedom. And the picture that you are about to display, it's an old one, but we're going to run some new stuff too to see has anything changed. There it goes. That was the quickest now. Hopefully it picked up. Maybe I was in a bad area. But look at that, man. Look at the brother and sister running from the white man. White police officer. Terrified. Look at it. Thinking that their life is about to end. They're running for dear life. That's what we have been going through here and are going to continue to go through here. These people are not going to change.
Right.
These people are not going to change at all. You know, this is insane that black people turn around and just celebrate. There was a whole bunch of niggas wearing red, white, blue yesterday. Celebrating
sir.
America's 250th year of freedom. It was a bunch of my shop. It was insane. I said,
Right.
damn, all the way from St. Louis. Look, I already know my people in St. Louis is a new people. But here we are all the way down in Nashville. And guess what? They are two people down there too. To where the majority of our people are celebrating America's independence. That's insane. Pull up their next stop.
Okay, sir. All right, this one right here. All right, can you see it? I'm gonna put the sound on, Cap.
It's up. Go ahead.
All right.
The only thing that should alarm y'all about all them white men in mass marching on Washington, D.C. is what we've been telling y'all all along about systematic white supremacy. They have the mask on because those are your judges, those are your friends, those are your police officers, those are your lawyers, those are your doctors, those are everybody that they tell you can trust them. White people have changed, white people have not changed. The only thing that should alarm y'all about all them white men in mass marching on Washington, D.C. is what we've been telling y'all all along about systematic white supremacy.
All right, mute it up, bro.
They have the mask on. Those are your judges. Those are your friends.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, mute it. So here they go. And you know what they did? They went through D.C. We got some other photos to where they went through D.C. ride the train and the buses. You know what I mean? They did all of that throughout the city. You know? So guess what? They showing everybody their presence, man. That the Klan is still alive. I don't know where people thought it went. You know what I mean? They just had who was that? That was Southern Poverty Law, the law center.
Right. Okay.
What they support the Klan? How many millions or billions of dollars have they sent to the Klan? Mm-hmm. I forgot how large of a sum it was, but it was up there. They ain't going nowhere.
Okay. So like if I could, I want.
Go ahead.
Nah, and this, you know, this should be a good example for black people, right? To show them that racism, it works. And it's okay. Do you see what the white people have built with racism? Do you see what they built? Why don't we get racist and just be with our people and build something up? You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. Racism does work, and the white man has definitely proved it to us that when they come together, they do their thing. We need to come together and you know, build our stuff up and do our thing. We know we can do it. We've done it with Black Wall Street and many other cities. You know what I'm saying? It can definitely happen, but we have a love for the white man that is just unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to include the white man in everything we do, and that is the downfall of us every single time, sir. So lock it.
That's a fact. And the reason being is because of Martin Luther King Jr. and his dream. they try to be one with them. You know what I mean? That destroyed it, man. It took our fighting spirit right up out of us, man. All that took that fighting spirit right up out of us, where we ain't got no more fighting. There ain't no more damn fighting us, man.
Right.
Just laying down and accepting anything. I remember I was talking to an older sister one time. I did some work for her, right? And this older sister, this was back when, let me see. But the gas, I think it first shot up $2, $3, something like that. I can't think. It was a while ago, right? And the sister, she started talking about the gas. And I said, yeah, it's too doggone high, you know? And she said, what we gonna do about it? I said, man, I say we stop buying it. I said, if everybody stopped buying gas, they'll have no choice but to turn around and say, you know what? All this shit gonna fit in these tanks and rot. You know what I mean? It's gonna evaporate if they don't buy it. So guess what? Take the price down. You know what she said? Man, I just buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't. I ain't asking her to get out there and protest and walk up and down the street, you know, sing "We Shall Overcome," or, you know what I mean? And any of the Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? Black Cars Matter. I ain't asked her to do none of that. I was just saying, don't go buy the gas. And she still turned around. And she's definitely a Christian. You understand? She's definitely a Christian. Okay? And like I said, that took the spirit right out of us, man. And Christian, like, she just was well, I'll just buy the gas. Like, what do you mean? What are we gonna do about it? Then when you give her a suggestion, then she say, nah, that ain't. That's Christianity. Right. That's the majority of our people. Pull up the video.
God didn't tell her to do that, Cap. God didn't tell her to do that now. You know what I'm saying? God didn't tell her to don't buy no gas.
And guess what else God didn't say? God didn't tell Martin Luther King to do what he did.
Right.
You know what I mean? God did not tell Martin Luther King to integrate black people with these animals, man. You know? Like, look, they just took the white hoods off. Like Cap said in the video, they took the white hoods off, put on white masks.
Right.
You know? Why not have a army fatigue mask? You know what I'm saying? To match the military outfit. Why not have that? They specifically got a white one. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You can't tell me that they didn't know what they was doing. You know? That they represent who they are in a new fashion now. Instead of walking around with the hoods on, since you don't like the hoods, then we'll take them off and we'll just put on a mask. And like you said, they do doctors, lawyers, judges, politicians, all of them are involved, man. You know, we can't trust not damn one of them.
Right, Calvin. If I could add on to what you're saying that
pull up the next video out while you say that.
Come on, sir. What I was saying was hold on one second. Let me make sure I got it. What I was saying was you know, that's inspirational to other white people. Like you said, you got your doctors, your judges, your lawyers and stuff out there like that, but you know, they inspire the people that's feeding you your food in these restaurants. You know what I'm saying? They inspire the teachers that's teaching your kids. You know what I'm saying? They're inspiring your boss at work and your co-workers. That show right there is inspiring white people. You know what I'm saying? It's inspiring them to continue to hate you. So don't just look at it like, oh, it's a doctor, it's a lawyer. It can be very well your neighbor next door to you. You know what I'm saying? Very well be. Salakia, sir.
It is the neighbor next door. You know what I mean? Right. It is the neighbor. It's all of them. I'm not gonna turn around and take a chance on trying to figure out which one it is. Right. I'm gonna proceed with caution with all of them.
Right.
You know, like they say with this barrel of snakes. figure out, because all snakes don't bite. But do you stick your hand in there to figure out which one don't and take a chance to get bit? Nah, I ain't taking no chance to get bit. Not at all. I'm gonna label all of the same way.
Right.
Yep.
Come on, Con, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and play this.
All right, come on, Con. We go.
You're celebrating Juneteenth about being the slaves being free. Now you're going to celebrate the 4th of July, Independence Day, while the slaves were in chains. Y'all better wake up, man. Y'all think about how much hell white people just gave black people for Juneteenth. Why do they need a holiday? It's trying to compete with Independence Day. Why do black people need a Independence Day? Independence Day, 1776, black people were still enslaved. The irony about that is that they were celebrating their independence from Britain. And so while they understand being free from another country, they didn't understand why black people should be free from them. You're celebrating.
Damn right, sir.
That was cold right there. They don't understand. They just did not want to pay tax. Wasn't nobody beating them, lynching them, hanging them, separating their families, and selling their children, and selling their wife to another plantation owner. They wasn't doing any of that. They wasn't breaking the buck on them. They wasn't castrating them.
Right.
They weren't using their skin. Britain wasn't using their skin for shoes and clothes and furniture. They wasn't doing that stuff to them. They just didn't want to pay taxes. The same fucking taxes that they dropped down on us for everything.
Right.
You understand? For everything. You go buy some food, tax. You go buy a car, luxury tax. I don't give a damn if it's a hoopty or not. You are paying luxury tax for a hoopty. Y'all remember that?
Right.
My hoopty rolling, tailpipe drag, heat don't work, and my girl keep nagging. You gotta pay the luxury tax on your hoop. Just for your girl to nag and say, man, it's too hot in here. You know what I'm saying? What? Let my window down. It don't work, right? You know what I'm saying? On the nag, you got to pay luxury tax to drive a hoopty around. But that's what the white man did not. He didn't. That's all. He went to war and said, you know what? We are free from Britain and their horrendous, atrocious tax. Can you imagine that? And here they are. Look at how they've been treating us since forever. Look at how we've been getting treated for the last 250 years. And like the brother just said, they don't even want us to even celebrate this thought of us being free. They don't even want us to even have the Juneteenth celebration. So much so that one year they put white people on the cover of the damn Juneteenth celebration. They took over.
Right, yeah.
They turned. We went to Kansas City for the Juneteenth celebration, right? And had a booth, tent, everything, you know what I'm saying, passing out flyers, talking to brothers and sisters and showing them, you know, teaching them the truth. And guess what? White people came, they set up in the goddamn at the Juneteenth. I can't even see how they even let that happen. How did you even let that happen? How did you put them? Look, they had the Irish down there. A dude was in his kilt and some boots with his bagpipe on, selling tattoos and bullshit. I'm sitting there looking at it, what the hell is he doing? That ain't Juneteenth.
Right.
This is not Juneteenth. Then you should have seen this white boy walking around. Oh my God. No, damn, there's no clothes on. Trying to get every brother's attention down there. You know? And thank God for what I saw, they was ignoring that hoe. You know what I'm saying? They ignored her. And I was like, man, okay, that's a good sign. I like that. For once, You understand? Brothers keep their nasty songs off of them nasty white girls. But I'm talking about I'm talking about had a butt sticking out every damn thing, man. Had a breast hanging out every damn thing. Had a see-through outfit on, some old gothic type shit. Like I said, that ain't Juneteenth.
Right.
That is not Juneteenth, man. What? They was a part of the event. They was a part of the Juneteenth celebration. I'll tell you, it's disgusting.
Yeah, and if I could, Cap, real quick, Cap, white people love talking about black people and black on black crime, but July 4th is white on white crime. Like they have to fight other white people oppressing them and unalive them and went to war. That's white on white crime, man. That's what they're celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Because they were being oppressed, they were oppressing each other. That's how much of an evil they are. They oppress each other. It's a lot here, sir.
Good.
Right. Split the next video. Pull the next one.
All right, come on, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's that Christianity, man.
Con.
It's that Christianity. Like I said, it took our fight spirit away. It's that, because y'all know part of the king was about bringing all people together.
Right.
I don't see how people miss that. But Martin Luther King was about helping oppressed people everywhere. When I don't care nothing about no oppressed people nowhere. I don't even see what they going through. You understand? I have no clue what the Chinese people are doing to other Chinese. You know, I have no clue what the Arabs are doing to the Arabs. I ain't over there. You understand? The only way I know when something happens is when it pops up on my phone as an article. But I don't see and hear their oppression. But I have seen, you understand? And as a matter of fact, I look back in history. Okay? Did some research. Matter of fact, before I even started doing research, when they first rolled that TV when I was in school, right? And Black History Month, they used to do it every Black History Month. Every day of the month, we was watching the movie Roof.
Right.
They were showing me as when I was a kid, just how much they hated us, just how much they oppressed us.
Right.
But here it is, their 250th celebration. Oh no, they ain't going for it. Right. They ain't going for it. And guess what? Neither are the men and the women in the ISU. We free men. We free women in here. You know what I mean? We are free in here.
Come on,
and I wish that our brothers and sisters out there would wake up and come get free with us.
Right.
You know? But you know what it feels like sometimes? It feels like Harry stuff, man. But you know that sister had their pew for most of the slaves. You know what I'm saying? That sister put their pew to the majority of the slaves that got scared and wanted to go back and was definitely gonna tell. And was showed up gonna tell. You understand? Scared, thinking bastard gonna find out and he gonna give me how to go back.
Right.
You know, and you understand? So, but like I said, but I understand, you know, what this is going through, because look at how we are. Here we are with all of the knowledge from Christ, right? To free our people. And when we teach it to them and tell it to them, they like, oh, no, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? God hates the people. What? Oh, no, that's that code. Y'all is cold. You know what I mean? They won't go back and tell. They gonna go back. You know? They are going to go. They don't want to be free. They love being slaves. And it's a shame. Let me show you how slaves acted up on 4th of July. Go ahead and play this.
Come on, sir. Here we go.
A chaotic and out-of-hand July 4th celebration in Newport Beach, ending in injuries and dozens of arrests.
Police were first called around 7 last night after a large crowd started lighting fireworks and fighting each other at the beach. There was also a big mess left behind at the local pavilions. Once police got there, it got even more chaotic. People kept fighting and even threw fireworks at officers. Several officers were injured but are expected to be okay. We're still waiting on a final count of just how many people were arrested, but we're told it was at least 100.
Man.
Now, we keep telling our people, man, you don't need to celebrate this fest.
Right.
How many they say got arrested?
They just said hundreds. I don't think they gave us. I think
they're over 100, right?
Yeah, it said hundreds. I don't think they gave a specific number, sir. I don't remember.
Oh, it said hundreds. Okay. Yeah. I mean, guess what? Hundreds of our brothers and maybe some sisters would not have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Had they not have been out there celebrating this guy. Can't you see you're not free? He just took you to jail. You don't see that you're not free?
Right.
They just took you to jail for popping fireworks.
Right.
It started the tradition. He started the tradition to mimic the gun. You know what I mean? They with the cannons and stuff that they was. That's why they do the in St. Louis they do it on the riverfront, and they set off them big boom. I'm talking about the ones they go boom.
Right.
They set off the big ones down there.
It's a lot to give back to it, sir.
Go ahead,
You know what you said was so heavy. I just wanted to chime in while I was still kind of fresh on my mind, right? The fact of that, you know, our people, man, like you said, they oblivious. You know what I mean? To the fact that they celebrating white supremacy, they celebrating their own demise. You know, and we celebrate it more better than the white man do. You know, we'll sit on and hook up. You know what I'm saying? And go out there and throw the biggest cookout, invite everybody, you know what I mean, to celebrate this day. Meanwhile, like you said, we was in slavery. We actually celebrating, you know, white supremacy and our own demise. You understand? And the white man sits around and look and just say, look at these dumb Negroes. You understand? You know, and that's how they know that they still got a hold on us when the majority of us is still sitting up here every year with all the information out now, still celebrating the 4th of July. Yeah.
Yep. God, that's a fact. And check this out. Since I mentioned the downtown St. Louis fair and the fireworks, right? I remember when I forgot how old I was. I think I may have been about 15, 16, and I started hearing about the BP fair, right? And I asked all my partners, they was talking about it. They said, "Are we going out to the BP fair?" I said, "BP fair? What's that?" Oh, man, it's gonna be some concerts. I forgot what rappers and singers was going down there. They're like, "Oh man, it's gonna be packed. Niggas gonna be kicked down there. Niggas gonna dance. It's gonna be lit." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm going." So we get down there, right? And I forgot this old head that I was talking to once it was over. And I told him, I was telling the old head, I was like, "Man, we got the BP bird, man. We chippy, boy." I was like, "Hey, I got everything but some bird. I tried to see some birds. I couldn't get it. I said, "Man, I got a funnel cake." I said, "Man, I was going to get this bird. Boy, I was going to be kicking it down there. We had a good time." He said, "BP bird." He said, "You went to that?" I said, "Yeah, what's wrong with it?" He said, "You don't know what that's about?" I said, "No." He said, "Man, that celebration is when they were selling slaves." He said, "Nigga, you just went down there and kicked it and celebrated this shit." Hey, cut me cold, you hear me? I said, "What?" I said, hold up. Looked it up. No lie. This is no lie. I looked it up. The Bell Prophet Fair. That's exactly what that was. To where, yes, they used to go down there, barbecue, have a ball, all of that while they were selling slaves. Yes.
Man.
I said, oh, okay. You know what? I never celebrated that shit again. You know? And guess what? The word started getting out about it, you know, and then they changed it. If I'm not mistaken, I think they changed it maybe twice. I think now it's called the St. Louis Fair. You see what I'm saying? With the same old thing. To where, guess what? They're still celebrating the selling of my people. And I had never been to a VP fair since that brother told me that. I stopped going, man. You know, I love my people more than a fucking funnel cake and a concert. You know what I mean?
Salaki, sir.
I tried to celebrate that shit as a kid. You know, all because of what that old head told me. If he'd never told me that, I probably would have still been doing it. You know what I'm saying? I probably had to continue doing that, but I was like, nah, I can't celebrate this. Go ahead, Doc.
Now I was gonna say that, you know, that it's heavy that you say that, because just how easy it was for them to change that from the BP fair and you finding out what it was to the St. Louis fair, whatever it was called. That's the same thing they doing with these pagan holidays. These pagan holidays are you know what I'm saying? These are pagan holidays, but they'll change it to Christmas and Christians put a happy spin on it. They'll change Halloween, all this paganism. They just changed the name and y'all still celebrate it. But you got the ISUPK out here telling y'all these are pagan holidays. Celebrate the high holy days that's in the Bible. We not changing the name on those. Those are the Lord's days. But these holidays, they're just pagan days, and they just changed the name, and you Negroes just keep celebrating it over and over and over again. Salakia, sir.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I pulled the next one up. That's a fact. He definitely changed it because remember now, Halloween started off with ghouls and goblins.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now it's cute little Disney characters. Paw Patrol. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Rose. You know, all of the cute little stuff now that the kids like. You got them celebrating that mess. My kids don't dress up in costume for no damn Halloween. You understand? They ain't going around trick or treating for no cat. And what was insane about that to me is I remember when I first heard about them putting razors and needles in candy, right?
Yeah,
no lie. My mother said, "You want to go trick or treating?" I was like, "Dang." You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I was hearing about was Halloween. I was about 8 or 9, right? And I know you heard me tell this story before. Turn around. Now, back in the day, my mama gave me a Aldi bag. I ain't had no pumpkin like the rest of the kid. I had a gigantic Aldi, and brother, the bag was there taller than me. And guess what? I went around, brother, to every house. James, my mother let me go out there by myself, knowing that that's a dangerous time for kids. You understand? And this is what I'm saying about us as slaves, man. We just do shit. You know what I mean? And don't even think it through. Like, why I ain't sending my kids out there to no trick or treat.
Right.
Knowing that kids get snapped on them nights, they get assaulted on them nights, you know, and they put needles and razors in the candy. And I go fill up this tall, and I'm dragging the bag back home. It's full. I get to the house. My mama we had a long dining room table. My mama took that bag, boy, swoosh, threw all that candy, started sliding across that long ass table. I'm like this on the other end. I'm like, ooh, dig in. I go to grab the candy. My mama slapped my hand. She said, I gotta check it first. I said, check it? What the hell? and all of the pieces of bubble gum.
Right.
I said, man, I don't even do this. I didn't even eat them. She sliced and twisted. I want the whole twist. You understand? I want the whole Kit Kat. Not chopped up in pieces to make she gave me some damn some Twix nuggets. You understand? I was like, what in the hell is this woman doing? She got chocolate all over her damn hand. I said, no, man. It's not even worth it. My mama could have took me to the store and bought me some candy. You know what I mean? And that would have been fine. That's what I do with my kids. When they want some candy or some chocolate, man, I'll run to Dollar Tree, grab them some chocolate. I ain't waiting for no goddamn Halloween, man. White man celebration. Pull the next up on my shop. I ain't waiting for no goddamn Halloween. No trick or treat. I ain't doing that. You know? And I was like, damn. And I remember that. And I never sent my kids on Halloween when I was in the world. We didn't do that. We did not do that because they still doing it. They still putting needles and rays. Like the white man, he is the devil the Bible speaks of. And that's who Martin Luther King wanted to join us to.
Right.
It's some people that's going to turn around and try to unalive you in whatever way they can, man.
Yeah, so like if I could, Cap.
You gonna put in kids candy? Man, they eat. Go ahead, myself.
Yeah, I mean they doing worse. I guess you can get worse than that. You know what I'm saying? But you know they putting white men putting steaming in the candy and rubbing their balls all on the candy and putting all kind of other crazy stuff in the candy. And then the Christians ain't no better because they doing the damn trunk or treat right there. Right in the damn inside the church. You know what I'm saying? So either way it go, man, our people gonna try to get around and sneak and try to do these holidays, but it ain't never no benefit to us, Cap. You know what I'm saying? It never has been.
Right.
It's never been no benefit, and it's another scheme and another scam for the white man to do something horrible to our children. You know what I'm saying? It's another scam. That's all it is. To be able to infiltrate and do something to our children or our family members, sir. Salaki. You know I'm saying?
Yes, got it. Absolutely, yeah. You got the next one up?
Yeah, come on, sir. It's ready to go. It's ready. No, it's ready to go. It's a different one.
Okay, go ahead.
Right now at 5:30, an investigation underway after a man was shot and killed at a North Lauderdale Walmart.
Deputies say it all stemmed from a dispute over a parking spot. A Local 10 crime specialist, Bridget Matter, joins us live with the latest. Bridget.
A lot of questions still remain on this one. Investigators have to figure out, was this self-defense or something else? This deadly confrontation all taking place in a Walmart parking lot and caught on video. Local 10 is learning more about what led up to this. A deadly confrontation at a North Lauderdale Walmart parking lot earlier this week. According to the Broward Sheriff's Office, this stems from an argument over a parking spot. 62-year-old Bart DiGuglielmo died from his injuries after being shot in the stomach. Witness video shows the two arguing before the trigger is pulled. The woman's gun pointed straight at him before she eventually shoots. I spoke to a witness by phone. We definitely want your account of what happened. Who says he's too afraid to do an interview, but agreed to tell us what happened. He claims the woman in the video was telling the man she would shoot him. He snapped a photo of Bart's parked car. He says it was in an attempt to block the woman from parking. The man's daughter is devastated and wants to know how this could happen.
I just don't think anybody deserves to lose their life over a parking spot.
BSO did not arrest the woman. She is claiming she shot in self-defense. We made several public records requests for the incident report, but we're told the request is pending. A spokesperson for BSO sent us this statement when we followed up about a possible arrest. I have not received any updates. The case will be presented to the Broward County State Attorney's Office to determine if criminal charges will be filed. So here's what happens next. The state attorney's office, they have to do interviews, look at all the facts of the case, and determine if this was in fact self-defense or if charges need to be brought against this woman. We're live near Fort Lauderdale. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.
Now, you know that we are not free at all. You understand? They are waiting, trying to find a way to put this woman in prison. That's what they are trying to do. Because as you heard from the witness, why are you blocking this woman? Why are you doing that? With your vehicle can cause a whole accident. You being stupid. It's gonna be another fucking parking space. But white people are so entitled, man.
Right.
They are so entitled. If they want their parking, that's a wide only parking space.
Right.
Don't give a damn because you integrated. Don't give a damn because you got rights. Don't give a damn because blacks can live wherever they want to now and drive wherever they want to and park wherever they want to now. That's a wide only parking space. And then she's sitting here crying for her punk ass daddy. You should have got that old bastard.
Right.
That's what you should have did. You should have got that old bastard from being stupid, harassing that sister. That he following her. You can see clearly. You ain't got to figure out what this. It was clear self-defense.
Right. Yeah, that was clear.
It was as clear as fucking day. You using your vehicle to try to block me from parking where I want to park at. Then you get out your car and you start chasing me around my car.
Right.
When the sister's telling you back up, I got a gun and I will shoot you.
Right.
You know? Like this is the thing. And they got to see, was there more to this? What the fuck more could it be?
Right.
Right.
This place is filled with hypocrisy, man. You know, it ain't self-defense when it's you. It's self-defense when it's them.
Right.
They actually said that case with Trayvon Martin, they said that was the white boy screaming for help instead of Trayvon. You understand? But he's the one that ends up unalive. So they say it was white boy screaming. When the white boy didn't have a gun in his face.
Right.
No, Trayvon didn't approach him. They told him not to follow this kid. They said, whoever he is, don't follow him. We don't need you to do that. Go to where you live at. What's your address? We'll meet you there. They told him that. And you approached him. The fuck you mean? You was scared for your life. If you hadn't have done that, you had not approached him, you wouldn't be in fear of nothing. That man would have been able to go to the store, get whatever snack he was getting, and go back home to his family. You understand? But he couldn't. He didn't. Why? Because white people. And thank God this sister had a weapon to defend herself with. Ain't no doubt in my mind that this sister did not legally defend herself. Because you see who the aggressor is.
Right.
Hey, Marshall, you remember that other video that you played where that white boy was taunting that sister behind her car and had her running around her car screaming and yelling at her?
Yeah. Yeah, come on. I
White
remember
boys
that.
do this. They do this stuff to black men. Pull the next one up. They do this to our sisters because they know they be out there by themselves.
Right.
They know that the black woman is out there trying to get whatever food and clothes and stuff for her family and get back home to her family. They know that. This is why they do that stuff. Why are you even doing a woman like that?
Right.
Like, why are you even doing that to a woman? Blocking her car with your car?
Right.
Trying to stop her from parking in a parking space. It wasn't a handicapped parking spot. That's what your old ass needs to be parking in. But now they finna park you in a goddamn box because you was stupid. And got his bitch ass daughter crying, talking about no one should lose their life over parking space.
Right.
Your stupid ass daddy should not have done what he did over a parking space. And he just might be alive. You understand?
Come on, sir. If I could,
White people are evil, man.
Right.
Go ahead,
now, I was gonna say in the video, you can clearly see the sister trying to get away. You know, she's trying to move out the way. She's trying to do everything she can, not to pop this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he just keep coming at her like she had no other choice. Like you said, if she didn't have that pistol on her, he probably would have put his hands on her. Yeah, she would have got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So look, the sister. Hey, I'm glad the sister wasn't scared to pull that thing. You know what I'm saying? She was ready for whatever consequences came with it. And sometimes that's how our people need to be, man. That Christianity has put a weak spirit on you to you know what I'm saying, to take that type of thing. But that sister, she stood her ground. Like if they gonna look at the law and look at that standing ground law, she did everything perfectly, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's a lock. But like you said, they're gonna try to find a way to spin it. Yeah, she on the phone. She doing everything. Yeah. She didn't get in the car and run. She stayed right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was already on the phone with him, man. And I hope and I pray that they don't charge this sister with no crime because she didn't commit one. But as we all know, you understand, it's up in the air. Even though they got the video footage of it.
Right.
But this bastard and the other person that was the witness that said he's scared to make the interview, but he'll tell him what happened.
Right.
He said, yeah, the man tried to block her car with his car. You don't do that, dude. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You don't play with vehicles like that, man.
Right.
You understand? Vehicles are to be driven from A to B, not blocking people's cars from parking in a public damn space. Everybody is entitled to the parking space. If she got there first, she got there first, man. She got there first. So what? Or at another. You understand? Get in another space. But you should have left her alone. And since you didn't, look at you now.
Yeah, right.
You understand?
All right, Cap. The next one you got is an article, Cap. You want me to read the article? I think you can barely see it on the screen.
Yeah, go ahead, start reading.
Okay. It says a black councilman. Okay, come on, sir. It says a black councilwoman in Michigan is speaking out after two white strangers allegedly showed up at her home and held an ape photo to her doorbell camera just a day after hate crime training vote.
Now, I thought we as Americans were celebrating our 250th year of freedom. Why is this sister getting harassed by these devils, man? Why is she being harassed by these devils? Like, come on, man. I'm telling you, Kim Gordon, her in St. Louis, the prosecutor, and this sister, she actually did her job, and she got death threats. They finally got her out of the office, all kinds of shit. Right to her office, to her desk. Right? One cat made a video where he said to her, and guess what? And he worked in the building with her. This is one of her co-workers, man. Turned around and told her, nigga, if we would have known you was gonna be this much trouble, we would have picked our own cotton. That's what he told her.
Dang.
They sent this sister death threats with their names and addresses on the bottom. Do y'all understand that? Now can you see who really brothers and sisters because they lack evidence. This was a bunch of shit where white police officers is just putting cases on brothers and sisters. What they call it, free cases, where they just put a case on.
Right.
They plant drugs on. You know what I mean? They say that you committed a crime knowing that you haven't. You know? And guess what? She did not prosecute those brothers. So she did not put them in prison. And she got her life threatened. They threatened to unalive her at her job while she was driving. Anything else. They had another cop that harassed her when she was driving to work. And gave her a bogus damn ticket. Talking about her tail light was out. She told her who she was and everything. This cop didn't give a damn about none of that.
Right.
You a nigga to him. You a damn about you being no prosecutor. You know what I'm saying? You a nigga. I said, I'll be there. I thought in this place, being special would mean you special. Being a prosecutor work, and then what they say, you got to get on the inside of the system to help your people, man. You ain't getting in there doing shit.
Right.
That sister tried to get in there. She didn't even, and guess, check this out. I don't even think that she went in there to just try to help her people. You understand? Hold on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, turned around, and I don't think that she turned around and went in there to try to just do nothing for her people. I think she really just was doing her job. I really believe Kim Gardner was simply doing her job. If I'm gonna put you in jail, we gotta have proof. And when she went through those cases, she said, nope, no proof. And they got mad at her because she did not lock up thousands of innocent black men and black women. I said, oh my God. And they sent her death threats to her home. So now they going to their house harassing. You understand? This is insane.
And that's crazy because they
go ahead.
And that's crazy that they able to just do that and walk up on our homes and flash a picture of a monkey or do something crazy when we could just be delivering some DoorDash, some stuff that you call the damn DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? And the person still get unalive trying to deliver some DoorDash or come to the wrong address or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
Because these folks is evil, Cap. All right, I got the next one up for you, Cap.
Okay, and look, since you mentioned that, I remember the brother that was doing the Amazon delivery, right? When we played that video, and they started harassing him from what is he doing in their neighborhood? Who he working? He got out the Amazon truck with the package in his hand, with it on the porch, with the Amazon vest on, and you asked him, nigga, what are you doing around here?
Right.
Like, come on, man. These people are evil, man. And they are never going to change. And you gotta know. You gotta know what the ISUPK teach about Jacob and Esau. You understand? The Israelites, the progenitor of the Israelites, which is Jacob, and then the progenitor of so-called white race, the Edomites. It has to be true. You understand? So where that hatred started in the womb, man.
Right.
And it's going on forever. The Bible says that they have a perpetual hatred for us. And they're showing it. They are showing it, man. What else? I mean, what else they got to do?
Right.
Here this devil is walking upon his sister. I'm sure Becky done pulled in several parking spots that he wanted to. Because you know Miss Daisy can't drive. to save her damn life.
Yeah,
You understand? She can't drive to save her goddamn life.
Right.
But he ain't walked up on none of them and threatened them. But he did it to his sister though. And then you Negroes that actually celebrated 4th of July, you should be ashamed of these guys.
Right.
You should be ashamed of yourself, man. What is there to celebrate?
Hey, Cat, what they say? What they say? Fuck around and find out.
Hey, he found out.
He found
out. He found, and guess what? He ain't gonna find out shit else from this point.
Sure.
Hey, go ahead, Kyle.
And guess what? Hey, no better form, man. He got what he deserved, man.
Damn right.
Definitely.
You shouldn't go around trying to take out your vengeance and your wrath on innocent damn people. You know, like give a damn because you was a better. One thing they didn't teach you to do in the army was to control your goddamn self.
Right.
That's one thing they ain't teach you. You know, because look at him now. He's a goner. Got your daughter crying for no reason. You should have been saying, why did my daddy do that?
Right.
Why did he do that? Why was he fucking with her? Why didn't you take your car to block her car?
Right.
Why are you walking around the bitch crying, talking about, you know what, should lose their life over a parking space? Fuck your dad. He should have been harassing that innocent black woman, man.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, sir. I think Officer Carl had something real quick, sir.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my man.
Real quick, yeah, you know, so many heavy points brought out, Captain, what you said is like, I'm looking at these devils, they so entitled, you understand, to think that they can just walk up on us, any kind of way, and I guess we supposed to just lay down and take it, right? She was not supposed to defend herself. You know what I mean? We are not supposed to defend ourselves. If we are being called a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to just be called that. You know what I'm saying? If you being oppressed, you supposed to just lay down and take. You know what I mean? And like you said, our people set back, and these are the things that you celebrating. You understand? Not only that, but you yourself with the slavery on your mind to even celebrate something like that. You know what I mean? And that's why it's so important that we doing this work that we doing in here, man, to free our people, man, from the physical bondage as well as the mental bondage. You understand? And the oppression, that we've been experiencing for 250 years. That's what celebrating, black man and woman. You're not free. And they don't want you a part of this country, and they trying to put you back in slavery.
Right.
Slavery that you would actually recognize. So you need to wake up and see what's going on before it's too late. Yeah,
right. That was a heavy point. And that's the whole point of Donald Trump's Make America Great Again. That's what he's referring to. Because it was great when you Negroes wasn't out walking around with signs talking about Black Lives Matter. It was so great when, guess what, you Negroes were scared to open your mouth and laugh around us, let alone speak out against us. You understand? Right. Niggas were scared to laugh around devils and bugs. You could express no type of joy and happiness or nothing around them. That's what he was talking about when it was great. Not, once they fought a war with other white people. You understand? That ain't what he's talking about. He's not talking about the 250-year celebration. Trump is referring to slavery. When black people built this goddamn place on their back, with their blood, their sweat, right? And where if a woman drops eggs, you get 10 lashes. 10 lashes for dropping the white man's good old egg. Right?
Right.
You get 10 lashes for that. They drop an egg. They have
right.
But not in Mouse's house though. You come up short picking that cotton, you got beat. And was expected to get out there and pick the goddamn cotton that you didn't pick after the beat.
Right.
You expected to cook the master's meal, and it better taste real good now, because you're going to get beat again. Let it not have enough salt and pepper in it. You're going to get beat again. Like, come on, man. And here we are, dressed in red, white, and blue. All them brothers, hundreds of brothers got arrested for no goddamn reason. But here you are, like I said, celebrating this festival, but it's not even for you. It's not. America was independent then, not you. You were still a slave. You were still a slave, and you still a slave, and you ain't gonna never be free from these people, man.
Come on, sir.
They're gonna let you know just how free you now with everything. Even when it comes to something as small as a parking space, they're gonna show you just how free you're not. It's a wide only parking space. Go ahead, I'll play the music.
Come on, sir. Here we go.
Right, and I'm about to put you on Facebook. You on my car? You want to spit on my car? I don't give a fuck, bitch. You still going on Facebook? Get out the car. You want to go? Oh, look at this. MDU 7760. You don't have a license plate, you fucking dumb bitch. You want to spit on my car? I'm calling the cops on you, fucking retard.
You gotta have a nigger out of control, people.
Okay.
You gotta have a nigger out of control.
Right, and I'm about to put you on Facebook, you fucking red dick bitch. Exactly. You're mad because you almost hit my car. Fuck you. I'm not. Get out the car. Do you want me to beat your ass? You almost hit my car. Get out the car. Then shut up. You almost hit my car. Because you are backing in. What the fuck you tell me backing the fuck out? You fucking dumb bitch. I'm not gonna beat your ass when my son is right here. I'm not gonna do shit to you, but I'm gonna call the cops on you. Get the fuck away. Yes, I am. But I am. I'm calling them right now, bitch. I'm calling them right now. I am. You sure do. And I'm calling the cops because you just assaulted my car.
You're lucky you're a female.
I'm not scared of you, bitch. I had somebody come up here and beat your ass. That's why you're doing this, because I'm a female. If I was a dude, you would not be doing nothing. I don't give a fuck about being fat, bitch. Fuck you and fuck her. I don't give a fuck. That's not hurting me, bitch. That's not hurting me. I don't give a look at it. Look at it, little dick bitch. Look at me. Yeah, look at me. I'm calling the cops. So sit here and wait. I am. Yeah. Okay, I don't care. Bye. I'm calling the cops. Bitch. Sitting right here calling them.
Damn.
Nah. You know what I hate about this video was the sister reaction. And I ain't saying she was wrong for her reacting the way that she did. I'm just saying, here you are, your sister, you by yourself, you know it. You understand? And you see this bastard almost hit your vehicle, get out and spit on your shit and calling you a nigga. Next, he was gonna put his hands on. I believe the only reason he didn't is because she had camera roll. She had that camera roll. You know. So I understand the sister's anger and frustration. I get it. You know, but I ain't doing all that arguing. You know what I mean? Right. I'm not doing that. I am not going back and forth with you like that. You know, and especially if you're a sister, I really, because I've seen it go the other way. You understand? Right. Matter of fact, we just saw the Walmart parking lot video, to where if that sister hadn't had that pistol to defend herself with, she would have got hurt. Because you see that animal kept coming towards her. That animal kept coming towards her. What did Pop say on what was that, Friday? He said, I said, please don't bite the dog. And the dog bit his ass anyway. The dog don't hear you. Animals do not hear you.
Come on, sir.
They don't hurt. Please don't bite the dog. The dog bit my ass. I said that's what he said on the movie. Because guess what? White people don't hurt you, man. That's just a steady begging this devil. Don't approach me. Get back. I have a gun. Steady running around the car. Trying to get away from this dude. And she had no fucking choice. She was left with no choice but to defend herself because he kept coming.
ST.LOUIS, sir.
And then now they got to figure out. They got to figure out, was it something more to it? Oh my God, man, I hate
sir.
And their system is not for us, man. Go ahead, my shot, and pull the next.
Come on, sir. Now you saying a very heavy thing, because this is a reoccurring thing, right? To where these devils are, approaching our sisters. You know what I'm saying? And these devils are not scared to do it because they know ain't no man around. They know your dad is probably not around. Your man probably, because that's what we put out there. You know what I'm saying? So they're not even scared of these sisters to have any fear that they're gonna call somebody to do something about them. He's sitting right here telling her to call the police. Why? Because the police is gonna be on his side. You know what I'm saying? He knows for a fact the police ain't gonna help her. He like, call them. They're not gonna do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a reoccurring theme how that they'll approach the sisters, and if it was a brother involved, he probably would have been unalived in the situation, or the police would have came and did something crazy. But sisters, y'all gotta understand, like Kat was saying, don't do. Hey, just get in your car and go. Don't approach them. Don't do nothing with these animals. They're animals. You know what I'm saying? And you're not ready for what they're gonna do at any given time. You know what I'm saying? It's a lucky account.
Yeah, no, you're right, huh? You're right. It's reoccurring. And listen, it's so reoccurring. We play all the damn videos on all of our shows, showing our people, the facts and the truth of these animals. They don't hurt you, man. They not hurting you. You know, you see the white boy trying to go in on someone how fat she is.
Right. Yeah.
You understand? Like, but damn, I'm sure she's a beautiful sister. We love our big girls this way. We love all our sisters. You give a damn.
Right.
For us, not you. Don't worry about that.
Right.
But just to show you just how evil they are. They don't give a damn. The dude almost tore her car up, spit on her car, because he almost tore her ride up, and then calls her nigga, and then calls her fat, and then tells her call the police, and then tell her call whoever you want. You understand? Because he don't give a damn. Like you said, my shop, he know the police gonna be on his side.
Right.
They are going to try to figure out how was Shaquita wrong in this case. They gonna tell Timothy to go on. Go on, man. We'll figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
I got this.
Right.
They've done it before. Yep. One time downtown St. Louis, feeding the homeless out there, right? And I asked one of the brothers, I said, man, how y'all doing? How y'all holding up out here? He said, man, boy, not good. It's crazy. I said, yeah, what happened? What y'all need? He said, man, yesterday, at the time when this happened, he said, yesterday, my old lady got attacked by a white boy. He said, a white boy come out of nowhere. She they was at the park. And so she had one side, and him and, I guess his partner, whoever that's hanging with, they on the other side. So he said, I heard her start screaming. He said, look. He said, white boy got a knife. Fucking trying to stab my woman.
Dang.
Trying to cut her, cut her hands, all kind of shit, yeah. He said, man, he said, B and dude went over there, got him off of her, held him down till the police came. He said, you know how they do it, they separate us, right? He said, so they told us to go over here while they took him, while they was talking to him right there, right where he had him at. He said, we saw the police take the knife, throw it across the street, and told him to get the hell out of here.
Damn.
The brother said he runs over there to the white cop and say, hey man, what you doing? This dude almost killed my woman. Guess what the white cop turned to him and told him? He said, man, I can't wait till somebody kill all of you niggas.
Damn.
That's what the white cop told me. And I know that brother ain't lying. I know he ain't lying about that. That's what the white cop told that brother, man. Let the devil take and almost unalive his woman. Take the knife, throw it across the street, and then let the devil go free. I said, God dang. His woman needs medical attention. She's sitting there cut up, bleeding and everything, and they let that devil go. You know? And you celebrating 250 years of independence here? Are you insane? Are you out of your damn mind?
Right.
Because you're not free. That sister wasn't free to get justice for her being attacked. She was not free to receive justice as she got assaulted.
Right.
The white man is the devil.
Damn right, sir.
These people are evil, man. And we shouldn't be celebrating none of this garbage behind them, man. None of it. This is insane. Yep. So play the next.
All right, come on, sir. Here we go.
You hide after killing a black person.
Behind a badge.
Hold up. She reverse that real fast. She good. She I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that answer.
Play it again.
Hide after killing.
Say it again, sir.
Play it again. And stop it.
Okay.
Stop it when the brother start talking. Stop it once she answers. Just stop. Flip.
Okay, come on.
For killing a black person.
Behind a badge.
Did you hear the question? Where do you hide after killing a black person? Show you how free these people are. 250 years. 250 years of fucking freedom. You understand? What's the song they sing? Born in the USA. You understand? And whatever else they sing to show that they got freedom, the national anthem and all that. Oh, 250 years. Ask a question like this: where would you hide after murdering a black person? And she said, behind a badge. Whew. Good goddamn night. That's exactly where they hide it, behind badges. The white cop in St. Louis that murdered an innocent brother by the name of Anthony Lamar Smith. The cop lied and said that he saw a drug deal go down. He didn't have no drugs. The cop lied and said he had a gun. You can see on the video, you couldn't see the gun, but you could see him go in his vehicle, grab something out of it, and go plant it in his car. You can see that much, but you didn't see it was a gun. He didn't have no fingerprints, none of his DNA, no hair, no fiber from his clothes, nothing was on that gun that said it was his. Wasn't even his goddamn gun. So her answer was correct. You murder a black person, then you hide behind this punk ass statue. Because that's who's doing a lot of the unaliving in the city of St. Louis. A lot of times we think it's blaming it on black crime when it be white on black crime. That devil was murdering innocent brothers, and I'm sure for years, with his own personal AK-47. Now he murdered that brother with his own personal AK-47. Shot that brother in his face like 7 times with it, and told the judge, Your Honor, you don't know what we're up against out there. We need this gun out there. And I bet you had they checked it for more, they would have found probably 1,000 bodies on it. Probably 1,000 bodies. But this is who Martin Luther King said that we can trust living next to and living with, being around and hold hands with them. But the only thing that our people is holding is the other end of some damn violence. You understand? That's what we holding, man. Brothers is holding the ends of damn barrels to their damn face. Sisters is getting harassed while they trying to go to Walmart. Like, who don't like Walmart? Sisters love Walmart, man. They got all the items that they need. They can go to Walmart and get everything for a rollback. Well, I don't know. I think they rolled up prices lately. But it used to be rolled back prices.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think they done rolled them up now. But they still love the Walmart, and they got everything they need for them, their husband, their kids, their whole family, man. And they got to get harassed when they go shopping over a parking space. And you know that ain't the only video. We done had so many of those we done played too over parking space. You know, like this is insane, and it's always it's usually the Karens doing to the black men. Because they know that black man better not lay a finger on her precious white tail. You better not lay a finger on Karen. And white men do it to our women because they know they vulnerable. They know they weak. The white man is a big coward. He always is harming harmless people who's not even bothering you or anyone else. You know what I mean? They're always doing that, man. They're cowards. To take innocent women and try to harm, scare them. You know? I remember my grandfather, my dad, my uncles, all of them telling me, we don't get pleasure in picking on weak people. Then we don't do that. We don't bother somebody that's not bothering us. You know what I'm saying? I remember being taught. I wonder did that white veteran, was he ever taught that by his father? Probably not. I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was taught to do what you got to do in the name of red, white.
Like if I could, Cap. Come on, sir. So like if I could, while you was talking, I was looking up a statistic that's crazy to me about how she said the best way to get away with a black murder is to hide behind a badge, right? So I looked up this statistic, right? And it says in 2025, fewer than 1% of all police related unalivings resulted in officers not being charged with the crime. It says 90%. It's like 95, less than 1%, so 95% of them got off on shootings as a police officer, sir. God, dog.
Yeah.
Less than 1%.
That's why they do it.
God, dog, man. That is wild right there, Cap.
That's why they do it, my son. You know you can get away with it, because guess what? It's a nigga. It's a nigga, man. You can get away with it. All you gotta do is say he had drugs on him. Say he was high. Say he was in fear of your life. When it's the other way
I was gonna say that. Right.
Yeah, when it's the other way around.
Come on, sir.
What are you in fear of? Pull the next one. Yeah, play this. Let's see the Brown response real quick.
Race is something that you've encountered your entire life, especially early on when you were attending Syracuse University. And at one point, or maybe even many occasions, you were considering leaving the university, quitting football altogether. What led to you feeling that way?
Well, racism is too big a subject today to talk about it at Syracuse, but I'll talk about it in my terms. Racism is alive today, more so than any time in the history of this country. We have a black president, and people had great hopes that that would demonstrate the lack of racism. But some people hate the fact that he is president until you can feel the hate all around you. Now, I'm going to give you something that white folks will cringe at. And I'm so glad to have this platform to do it. Racism has been the most devastating thing in the history of America. Slavery was so dehumanizing, humiliating, profit-bearing, the business of it, the control of the slaves, the mental anguish, the physical degradation, the Willie Lynch syndrome of how to control human beings and turn them against each other. Is something that you see demonstrated in African Americans today who dance in the end zone, who do all of these things that their forefathers were conditioned to do. Now, let me give you why I say it is so prevalent today. Forget racism, discrimination, all of that. Forget the races in the South and Mississippi you portray and all of the rednecks and all, forget all that. And take a thing called white supremacy. What is white supremacy? It's not an overt kind of thing that you see every day, but it is a position of power that is occupied by white men. And that power is never relinquished. That is a place of security, superiority, and you inherit that because of being a white male. And regardless of what goes on and how much greatness there is among other people, they can never rise above your club. Most Caucasians inherit that position because simply of being white. So most good white folks grant you their goodness. They feel that they accept you and they like you and they respect you. And they are doing this because they're good and you should be appreciative.
All right.
So the most conflicts that you see in America among successful blacks that are usually called arrogant or whatever, because they don't adhere to being validated. Put that another way. Validation is rejected by a true man, whatever color he is. But white supremacy says that for you to be considered a person I respect and like, you must accept the fact that I can validate you. And that's the highest honor you can have is my validation. So the one thing I say to white supremacy, discrimination, and money and power is that you will never validate me. And if I am not popular, I will accept that. So when it comes to racism, once again, I wanted to explain to you my way of looking at it and bring it up to date and not deal with some stuff that happened at Syracuse a million years ago.
Racism, it's something that you've encountered your entire life, especially early on.
Oh,
Okay.
look, he said, no, let's bring this thing up to date because y'all still doing it.
Right.
Yeah, you did it to me back in the day. what, 40, 50 years ago when he was in damn college. But guess what? It's still going on. And you know what gives me sometimes when I heard people say that they have never experienced racism before? Oh my God. Oh, I hate when niggas lie like that.
Right.
I hate when they lie like that. Because yes, you have. Yes, the hell you have, man. We all have. It might be on different levels, but we have all experienced racism. All of it.
To like if I
Like
could,
look,
Cap.
he a celebrity. One second, word. He a celebrity and experience throughout his lifetime being a celeb. Right? He on the football team making the school, making the college a lot of money for running the ball up and down the court. He experienced it then. There's nothing that you do for white folks is going to turn around and make them love you and you think they eat. 1 second, I'm gonna let you rock. There was for the next one up. There was a preacher lady, right? What's it called? Was an evangelist, right? A black woman, Christian. Okay. And one Sunday, she's going home from church service. She had a good Holy Ghost time in the name of Jesus at church. In the name of white Jesus, right? And she got 5 cars trailing her home. She ended up pulling in her garage was in the alley. So they thought that she was trying to run from her. She didn't realize the police were behind her. She didn't realize. Because they didn't have a sirens on, you know what I'm saying? So she's thinking the police just behind her, just behind her. So once she go into her alley, that's when they end up jamming her up. Snatched her up out the car. Threw her all over the hood with her grandbaby right there. You understand? Halfway beat the sister up. Here it is, you can't even serve they God and they not harass you and not try to harm you. She hadn't even done anything. Her place was right. She wasn't speeding. She was abiding all of the laws when it pertains to driving a motor vehicle. And they just was stopping her because she's black. And said that they thought she was trying to get away because she was going in her alley to go park into her garage. And they halfway beat the Christian woman up. And here they go, got the same God out. They got the same Savior. And that didn't even save her. You understand? Screaming out the name of Jesus as she's getting thrown all over the hood.
All right.
Wearing that cross around your neck didn't make them realize, oh, my sister in Christ, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to stop you. Go home? Go ahead. Go home. Have a nice day.
Right.
They ain't say sister in Christ. They call it Nick. And they halfway beat that damn woman up. Like I said, you can't serve a white guy. It's nothing that you can do. You can't run the ball. You can't dribble. Well, they tell what's his face? They told that nigga to shut up and dribble. Yeah, LeBron James. You ever heard that bullshit? Nigga, shut up and dribble. They don't want to hear none of that. You supposed to be a priest still, and niggas dribble, not complain. Man, these people are horrible. They horrible. Look at what they did to the other brother that took the knee for the black people being oppressed and unalive by the police. Took his whole career away. He never played football again. Nobody picked. What's his name? What was that football player name?
You say he know? Kaepernick. Kaepernick, right?
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick. Yeah. You know how the white man on the movie say, "You'll never work a job in this town again." You ever seen him? He meant that, but he told the Kaepernick that. And he ain't ran a ball nowhere.
Right.
Not nowhere. Again. No nobody wanted to sign him as that. That's great. It's great. Go ahead, Marshall.
Now, I was gonna say, that Jim Brown, his net worth is around $30 million around the time that he was doing that. But what I wanted to say is, like you were saying, I hate when black folks say that they not oppressed and we need to blame black people and we need to look at ourselves and we need to do all that. I was in Clubhouse, right? And I got kicked out the room because the sister, I don't know if you know the sister Black, the sister from Louisiana, she was talking all that shit about how we need to do for ourselves and we don't need to depend. They need to stop blaming the white folks. She was like, when the white folks go in the store, they put a hole in the purse and get the purse for discount. She was like, well, all I do is I just change the tag. So I said, oh, so you a thief then? So you think that's, and she don't understand the oppression of that. I'm like, so you a thief? So what does that? I said, I'm like, do you know a baby just got unalive because they thought that somebody was stealing? A little boy got a little young Cyrus Carmack Belton got shot in the back because they thought that he was stealing a bottle of water. Like, this is the oppression that our people go through and they don't even understand and see it. And she talking about, I just steal the purse. I don't put a hole in. I'm like, come on, lady. Like you got to be kidding me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You can't be out here teaching, saying with not even teaching, but saying what you saying, and then you turn around and you're stealing, lady. Like, how stupid can you be, sir? It's a lot.
Yeah. You just like them devils. We not supposed to.
Right.
Give me that scripture real quick. McCall, you got it. Hold on. I got the perfect scripture for that. This is insane. I'm like, why would she do that? Why would she do that? Go to Proverbs 3:31. I was waiting for it, but it's coming. It's the perfect time.
Oh God,
It's the perfect time to play it down.
You ready?
That's insane. What we got to do is we got to, 1 second, Warren. What we got to do is we got to be better than these people, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, don't take no food because you hungry.
That Cap that went out. Yeah, I think Cap went out. He'll be back. We're gonna go ahead and get that scripture called a Shalom on Christ, Kawatham. I see
Shalom, Yabba Shemi Yabba Barakatah.
Hey, Shalom, Yabba Shemi Barakatah. What's going on out? You got anything you want to chime in about?
Nah, I just apologize for being late in the class. I just trying to get up to get ready for the slavery again. That's all. So I just jumped in as soon as I could.
Oh no, you too wild, brother. Now go ahead, Cap. You back, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Most times, right.
Yeah, you good to go, sir.
Now I was saying we gotta be better than these people, man. We can't turn around and be stealing because they stealing. And like I said, if we all come together and just, if somebody need a purse, somebody needs some shoes and some clothes and some food, we can get them the things that they need. You know, nothing wrong with buying a sister a purse. They need them. I don't know why they don't put nothing but a bunch of junk in them, but they need them.
Right.
Purse match I go to work in. You know, not as you stealing it, you know better than them. You know, like that's insane. And that's the whole point of us, is us teaching what we teach all of them people. So we should be obeying God, not stealing, not switching out tags. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. Go ahead, read that scripture, McCall. And real quick, Marshall, I thought everybody on Clubhouse making 100K.
I thought that was ball. I thought everybody had their own business. I thought everybody, you know what I'm saying, is CEO of this.
Everybody got their own business. Everybody making 100K.
Yeah, they ain't gotta work. They man taking care of them, all that.
Yeah, all of that. and then you switching out tags for person. Yeah, dang. Go ahead, Carl.
We got the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Man, don't look up to these people as if they doing something so great, because they not. What did Christ say about the devil? And he came forth to do nothing but rob, steal, and kill. That's it.
Right.
That's it. That's how he got everything that he got. Who you think he was talking about? You think he was talking about the red man that lived under the ground?
Right.
With the horn sticking out of his head? What did he steal? Did he steal a land from people? Did he steal people? Nah, that devil under the ground ain't did shit. Because he don't exist. But there is one that walked this earth and stole every goddamn and make movies and let you know that he did it. What was the movies about them pirates? 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. And then guess what? You come up and all your shit is gone. They get you drunk and they steal all your shit.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Right.
We shouldn't be looking up to these people and doing, oh, well, see, the white people, they poke a hole in.
Right.
Me, I just put the tag. You go get a damn
like you in a damn
$5 tag on a t-shirt. Put on $60 goddamn purse. Like for what? Just save up to 60. Go to that man of yours you say you got. And get the 60 from him. And get the bag. Get the purse. You know? God damn, bro, that's great. Come on with this next one now. Look at this one. Like I said, and I said it before, it don't matter what type of nigga you are. You ain't no special nigga at all. If you a celebrity, if you a damn a politician, if you the so-called first black president, even though Barack Obama is an African, they call him a nigga on live television.
Right.
Live television, it did nothing to this lady about it.
You see what they did to Michael B. Jordan at those awards. You know they did to Michael B. Jordan at those awards, Cap.
Just come on. Yeah, they did.
They blurted out the word.
Making good movies for you. Yeah. This brother is making good movies for you, devil, man. And this is how you treat him? This is how you treat him for all of his hard work that he putting on a good movie for you?
Right.
Just to call him a nigga? Like, come on, man. We gotta wake up out of this drink.
And so, like, if I could, Cap, like, it's like if I could, sir. And you know, Christianity got our people scared of that little red man under the ground with the pitchfork, ready to poke you in the booty. When the white man is putting crack in our neighborhood, shooting us in the back over parking bottles of water. You know what I'm saying? Hanging us from trees. You know, feeding us to alligator, and you scared. Like, what? Hey, look, I might. The devil might be a little bit better than these white folks on earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just might be a little bit. Yeah, he sound like he all right. You know what I'm saying? But the goddamn white man is worse. He's done way more worse.
Yeah, he just red. You understand? That's all it sounds like. He just red. You know, and got horns sticking out of his head.
Right,
but these goddamn devil boys that walk the earth, man, now they are the worst. They're the worst people on the goddamn planet. And they show it to you every day. Go ahead, I'll check this out. Read this one.
All right, Khan, sir. It says Richard Pryor's daughter has learned a lot about race in her experience as a biracial woman. It says Richard Pryor's daughter Elizabeth recalls moment her white mother called her the N-word during heated argument. Damn.
Woo! Your own mama. This is your mother. And this is why shame on black men for doing this to their children, man. For getting with them devils, thinking that I guess she's a better woman because black woman got a big mouth on her head. check her. That's all you got to do. Check the black woman, get her mouth straight, and keep it moving. But I ain't switch it up just because she got a smart mouth or a flip lip. You understand?
Right.
I'm not going to leave my woman behind because I think the white woman is so sweeter, kinder, softer. Me and my sister, guess what? We done went through the same things in this place. I can relate to a sister. I can't relate to no goddamn devil.
Right.
You know, what you listen to Bon Jovi or something? I don't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? You born with a silver spoon in your mouth. I have no idea what that means and what that is. I wasn't. You understand? We don't even like the same things. White women don't even talk the same kind of talk. Oh, yeah, sisters be talking that talk, don't they, Marsha? They be walking that walk, talking that talk. They look good, they smell good, good. Right. How in the hell could you turn around and pick you a white girl over a sister? Look at that goofy white girl. She is just as goofy as crack. Richard Pryor had to have been on crack. That nigga had to have been on crack for picking this white girl. Because what did you see in this devil? So here you are a entertainer's child. You are a damn celebrity's child. And then this is your mother. And she didn't even give a damn about it. This is insane, man. Pull the next one up, my child. Let's get ready to get out of here.
Come on, sir. Here we go. Come on, sir. Let's see. All right. Here we go, sir.
When I was at that counter, I thought it was by far one of the lousiest meals I ever had. And I asked myself the question, is this what I put my life on the line for? But remember, it wasn't about the food in it. It was about being treated as a fellow human being. When I was finally...
You know he lying on you. Pull the next one.
Come on,
Pull the
sir.
next one up. Just get out of here. Look, you know that it was not about being treated equal, being treated fair. Because we had our own, that's what they wanted to do, was sit at the table. They thought the white man's table was so great. You remember that clip that we had played once before, Marshala, where they was showing you the inside of black people's houses back in the 60s? You remember that one?
Yeah, come on.
Was going around and they had a nice house. It was clean. She said, "Yeah, we got to keep the house clean. We got to do this every day. We got to vacuum and sweep and mop and take to work. This is clean. I ain't gonna show you my room." She said, "My room a little messy." You know what I'm saying? She said, "But the rest of the house is spotless, boy. You hear me? The rest of the house was goddamn spotless." Now that's how our tables are. Now here we go, want to go sit in theirs because we think their table is so great, so big. You understand? So wonderful. Oh, it's so much. They got a variety on there. Look, we got a whole buffet on the table. That's what it was. The brother was disgusted. He sat there and was marching and protesting and getting arrested and got beat up and got food thrown on top of his head. All kinds of stuff happened to him. To be able to sit down at a white-only restaurant. And he said it was by far the worst meal he ever had. They don't know how to cook. I don't understand why it was so important to sit down at their table and try to eat. That's exactly what this shit was about. That's why he was laughing. That's why he was laughing at that shit. And said, "Oh no, it wasn't about the food. It was about being treated equal." We shouldn't want to be treated equal by somebody who's less than us.
Right.
I feel that all of the other nations, white, Chinese, African, Arab, all of them are beneath me and my brothers and my sisters. They beneath me and my people. We are great, not them. And guess what? Guess who else thinks that way? Like Chinese people. feel that way.
Right.
But it's that Christian spirit, Martin Luther King, that think we got to be treated equal to somebody who clearly does not want you as their equal. They don't want us as their equal. Why are we fighting for it? This is insane. This is insane. And we're still doing it to this very day. Trying to get down with them. Trying to sit down at they table with them. Trying to show them that we not like niggas. We not like niggas. We black. We black people.
Right.
Trying to separate. There ain't no separating yourself from us, man. They still look at you as a nigga. They'll talk that shit on TV where they say, oh, well, black people are all right. But it's the other kind, troublemakers. It's the protesters. It's the ones who's fighting against the system. Those are the ones that's in trouble.
Right.
Those are niggas. You understand? With all of us niggas. Play that with big myself.
Look, Cap. They stereotype us talking about we love chicken, watermelon, and grape Kool-Aid. That sounds great to me. That sounds really good to me. I'm getting hungry right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, talking about the watermelon, the boiled here.
Right.
We had some watermelon at the where the T-point real boss back.
Hey, as niggas should. As a nigga should. You know?
Hey, they can say what they want about me. I don't give a damn. You understand?
Right. Hey, all mine agrees on my list. I'm good. All right, here we go, Cap.
You studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
Damn.
Well, so you can have him. And here's what I'll say. I wish you would follow Jesus like we followed him. Because if you did that, then we'd be in charge tomorrow. You studied your history.
Damn right, brother. He snapped on that one, Cap.
Hey, you know they had to stop that spirit right there.
Right.
They had to put an end to that. And I got some more videos that we're gonna play on another day, another show. To show you where the brother, he was on point with what he was talking about. They had to kill that fighting war spirit in the niggas. To give you Jesus. You understand? They had to give you Jesus. Now play the next one. I think we should be getting close to the end.
Let me share this one.
Oh, that's a picture right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a picture of the photo of the brother getting his back beat. You understand? This is a famous photo from a runaway slave. And they took this brother, beat him, and made him an example. And said, you try to run away, that's how you going to get beat right there. What you got on the screen now, Masha? Take
this
this
is the okay, this is the second to last thing you had. If you're looking for videos, that's the last one, sir.
That's the last one? What is that? What is that?
That was just a this is the 14-year-old boy is sentenced to death by electric chair. That wasn't a video. Yeah, these last two are not videos. They just
I got you. I got you. Yeah. We can stop right there.
All right, come on.
Stop right there. Yep. But yeah, man, the whole point is that you are not free. America's July 4th celebration of 250 years was not for you. You understand? For you to be barbecuing, dressed in red, white, and blue. That was not for you. You understand? It was for them, man. You know? And like the brother said in the video, to where here you go, you celebrate Juneteenth one day last month, and then now this month you celebrating the 4th of July, American Independence Day, which is insane. That is insane. But for you real brothers and sisters out there that's tired of what you're going through, you understand? What Mr. would say, you sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay? You tired of this oppression for real? Right? You tired of looking at your people and what they're going through? Man, come join the ISUPK. You understand? Come and join us. We'll show you what to do. You understand? We'll show you what to do. But with that, I'm gone. Shalom, Israel. Look, tune in to the next. Look, we going in on relationships. Or we might do defile thy child. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet. Which one I want to do, but we're gonna talk about it. Either defile thy child, defile not thy child, or the relationship. Topic 2026. You understand? But that's gonna be the next. So look, go to isupk.com. Pay y'all tithes to Commander Junior Hunter so we can keep doing the work of the Lord all over the earth. You understand? Be looking for the next cookout, which is the Midwest Fire Weekend going down starting July 30th. You understand? All the way to August 2nd. It's going down again. All right. And with that, shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.